Hey everyone! Welcome back to Fluent Minute, the podcast where we help you speak English naturally, confidently, and fast.
And I am Julia, and today we are talking about something that so many English learners go through, but nobody really talks about, honestly.
Yes, and if you have ever felt like you study English every single day, but you just do not feel like you are getting better, this episode is for you.
Totally. And we are not just going to tell you what the problem is. We are going to give you real things you can do today to fix it.
Let us get into it.
So, Mark, let us start with the big question. Why do so many people study English for years and still feel stuck?
Great question. And I think the number one reason is that people are studying English, but they are not actually using English. There is a huge difference between those two things.
Oh, that is such a good point. Like, you can watch English videos all day, you can read grammar books, you can memorize vocabulary lists. But if you are never actually speaking or writing in English, your brain never really learns to use it naturally.
Exactly. Think about it this way. If you wanted to learn how to swim, you could read every book about swimming. You could watch videos of professional swimmers. You could study the technique for hours. But until you actually get into the water, you cannot swim.
I love that comparison. English is the same. You have to get into the water.
And the scary part is that a lot of learners know this. They know they need to practice speaking, but they do not do it because they are afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, fear of mistakes is huge. I think this is maybe the biggest block for most English learners.
So let us talk about that. Julia, what do you think about making mistakes in English?
Okay, so here is my honest opinion. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy. When you stay quiet because you are afraid to get something wrong, you lose the opportunity to practice. And without practice, nothing improves.
Right. And here is something really interesting. Native English speakers make mistakes all the time. We mix up words. We say things the wrong way. We forget what we were saying in the middle of a sentence.
All the time, and nobody judges us for it. People are focused on the message, not on whether your grammar was perfect.
So, here is a quick exercise for our listeners. We want you to think of one topic you know well. It could be your job, your hobby, your city, anything you know about. And we want you to talk about it out loud in English for 1 full minute without stopping.
Do not worry about mistakes. Do not stop to look up a word. Just keep talking. Use simple words if you have to. The goal is to keep your mouth moving in English.
Do, ta, today. Even if nobody is listening. Even if it is just you alone in your room. 1 minute. Talk about something you know.
Perfect. Now let us move to the second reason people get stuck.
Okay, so reason number 2. People study what they want to know instead of what they actually need to know.
Oh, this is interesting. Can you explain that more?
Sure. So a lot of learners go straight for advanced vocabulary. They want to sound smart and sophisticated. So they learn words like consequently, or furthermore, or nevertheless.
And those are real words. Those are useful words. But if you cannot confidently say things like, can you say that again? Or I'm not sure what you mean, or let me think about that, then the advanced vocabulary is not going to help you much.
Exactly. The foundation matters so much. And the foundation is not big vocabulary. The foundation is smooth, comfortable communication.
So let us do a little exercise here. Mark, can you give our listeners some of those foundational phrases? the kind of things that make conversations flow naturally.
Absolutely! So, here are some phrases every English speaker needs. Write these down or save this episode. When you do not understand something, say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "I am not sure I follow. Can you explain that differently?" When you need time to think, say, "That is a good question. Let me think." Or, where do I start? When you want to agree with someone, say, "Totally, I feel the same way." Or, "You know what? You are absolutely right." When you want to disagree politely, say, "I see your point, but I think," or, "That is interesting. I actually see it a little differently."
Those phrases are gold. Seriously, if you can use those phrases naturally, you already sound like a confident English speaker.
And none of them require advanced vocabulary. They are simple, but they are powerful.
So the exercise here is this. Pick 2 phrases from that list, just 2, and use them in a real conversation today. Text a friend in English. Reply to a comment online. Talk to yourself out loud. Use those 2 phrases.
Small steps. Consistent small steps. That is the Fluent Minute way.
Okay, let us talk about reason number 3. And this one surprises a lot of people.
What is it? As
Too much grammar study.
Oh, yes. This is a big one.
Now, before anyone closes this podcast, we are not saying grammar is bad. Grammar is important. But there is a point where studying grammar becomes a way of avoiding real practice.
Right? Like some learners spend months going deep into grammar rules. Past perfect continuous, subjunctive mood. Third, conditional. And they feel like they are making progress because they are learning things.
But then they try to have a real conversation and they freeze. Because in a real conversation, you do not have time to think about which tense to use. You just have to speak.
So here is the thing about grammar. The best way to get grammar into your brain is not by memorizing rules. It is by hearing and reading so much English that the correct patterns feel natural to you.
Yes, when you read a lot in English and listen to a lot of English, your brain starts to absorb the patterns automatically. You start to feel when something sounds right and when something sounds wrong.
And that feeling, that instinct, is way more powerful in a real conversation than any grammar rule.
So the exercise for this section is reading out loud. Take any English article, any English post, any English text that interests you, and read it out loud for 5 minutes today.
Reading out loud is incredible because it works on 3 things at the same time. Your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your grammar instinct all at once.
And it does not have to be serious content. It can be a funny post you saw online. It can be a sports article. It can be anything that interests you. The topic does not matter. The practice matters.
All right, let us talk about something fun now. Slang and informal English.
Yes. Okay. So this is something we get asked about a lot. People want to understand slang because when they watch movies or talk to native speakers, they hear words and phrases that they never learned in school.
And it can feel really frustrating. Like you studied for years, and then someone says, "Yeah, that tracks," or "no cap," or "I am dead," and you have no idea what is happening.
So let us break down a few right now. Mark, you go first.
Okay? So the first one is that tracks or it tracks. This means that makes sense. So if someone tells you a story and it makes sense to you, you can say, yeah, that tracks.
For example, someone says the restaurant was expensive because it is in the city center, and you say, yep, that tracks.
Exactly. Next one. No cap. This means I am not lying, or seriously, I am telling the truth. People say no cap to add emphasis to something surprising.
For example, that movie was the best thing I've ever watched. No cap.
Love it. Next one. I am dead. Now, this does not mean someone is actually dead. It means something is so funny that you cannot handle it.
So if someone tells you a hilarious joke, you can say, oh my goodness, I'm dead. Or just dead.
And one more. Low-key. This means a little bit. Secretly or quietly. Like you kind of feel something, but you are not making a big deal of it.
For example, I am low-key obsessed with this podcast. That means I really like it, but I'm being a little humble about it.
So the exercise here is simple. Use one of these slang words today. Text a friend. Write a comment. Say it out loud to yourself. Just use it once, and it will start to feel natural.
And do not be afraid that you will use it wrong at first. That is how it works. You try it, maybe it sounds a little awkward, you adjust, and soon it feels totally natural.
Okay, we are getting close to the end of the episode, but I want to talk about one more thing. Consistency.
Yes, this might be the most important topic of all.
So a lot of people treat English learning like a sprint. They study intensely for a week or 2 weeks, and then they stop. And then they feel guilty, and they start again intensely, and then they stop again.
That cycle is exhausting, and it does not work. The brain does not learn that way.
The brain learns through repetition over time. Small amounts of practice done consistently every single day is so much more powerful than big intense sessions that come and go.
Think about it like going to the gym. If you go to the gym once a month for 6 hours, you are not going to get fit. But if you go for 30 minutes every day, you will see real change.
Think about it, like going to the gym. If you go to the gym once a month for 6 hours, you are not going to get fit. But if you go for 30 minutes every day, you will see real change.
So here is our challenge for you. For the next 7 days, commit to 10 minutes of English practice every day. That is it. Just 10 minutes.
It can be anything. Reading out loud, speaking to yourself, watching a short English video, writing a few sentences. Anything. But do it every day for 7 days.
And if you want to take it even further, come back to this podcast every week. We are here every week with new topics, new exercises, and new ways to help your English grow.
We would also love to hear from you. What is your biggest challenge with English right now? Leave a comment. Send us a message. Let us know. We read everything.
Okay, let us do a quick recap before we wrap up. What were the main points from today?
Number 1. Stop just studying and start using English. Get into the water.
Number 2. Focus on foundational phrases before you chase advanced vocabulary.
Number 3. Do not overstudy grammar. Read and listen a lot, and let your brain absorb the patterns naturally.
Number 4. Learn everyday slang so you can understand real conversations.
And number 5. Be consistent. 10 minutes every day is better than 10 hours once a month.
That is a great list. I feel like I want to go practice English right now and I already speak it.
That is the Fluent Minute effect.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for spending this time with us. If this episode helped you, please share it with one friend who is learning English. That is the best way to support this channel.
And subscribe so you never miss an episode. We are here every week and we are not going anywhere.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, fluency is not a destination, it is a habit.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye.